Hi, it is I, Crimson Lolita. Uh, it's me, Crimson Lolita. I'm just here to, I guess, work on the Buckerson and Meyers Animatic, the second part of it, which we've been working steadily along at, and we're getting pretty close to finishing. Um, yeah. Every time I say that, it feels like we haven't really made a dent, but that's okay. That's what progress feels like sometimes. Let me go ahead and show you what we're working with. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, so here we are with our little wonderful canvas, literally, of Buckerson and Meyers. So let's not spill the coffee. We're gonna put her over there. So here we are. You can see down here on our little timeline as I move this little cursor around. Oh, it's having a rough time. There we go. Oh. There we go. Alright. So, as you can see from down here, we're doing pretty good. We're nearing the end of our journey on the second part. It looks like we have we've done about almost 7.5 minutes. So we have about 3 minutes left. Just over 3 minutes left. Maybe like 4. Whew. It's all good. And we go. I guess more like 3.5, whatever. Here we go. So where we left off, I believe that Foot was trying to close some doors. You know what I'm saying?
Calmly walk around and shut all the doors and lock them. Then I go back to the bar and I poured that double tequila neat I wanted.
I can short some
and lock them. Then I go back to the bar.
I want to go, then I go whenever it cuts.
Then I go.
Oh, this is a group. Oh. I was doing some interesting stuff last time. There we go. Nice. There's nothing like editing in real time.
Then I go back to the bar.
And I want the next one to be like right here.
Then I go back to the bar. And I go back to the bar.
So we're gonna move these here. This can become this. Oops. Can become this. What did I do last time? What did I do? Oh wow. I just have groups and groups and groups and groups. Nice. Interesting. Why did I do that? I don't know. Thought it was a good idea at the time.
Then I go back to the bar and I poured that.
Here we go.
And I poured that double tequila neat I wanted.
I think that we could slow some of this down.
Poured that double tequila neat I want.
There we go. Maybe we can make these about the same and see how that feels, how we feel about that. Where's that place?
I poured that double tequila neat I wanted.
Alright. We're good. We closed all of our weird little groups that I've made.
Doors and lock them. Then I go back to the bar and I poured that double tequila neat I wanted.
How can I make this more tense? I need to think of like a nice tense angle for this. Maybe something from the top down. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what can we do from the top down? Something tense. Something that feels like it's kind of overbearing. Here we go.
And I poured that double tequila neat.
I kind of want his eyes to just shift just for a frame, just to like look over and look back. Is this him? Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll just take his little eyes here. We're gonna boom. Place that sucker right there. And then what we can do is, in this frame, we actually get rid of them off that layer. So now, we just have this eyeball layer.
Neat, I want.
I kind of want him to look over, like, when Fut, like, he notices that Fut's about to, like, miss pour. Maybe just that. That might be all we need. Just a little moment where we can see his eyes kind of like just go over. Oh, they look so sheepy.
Double tequila neat, I wanted. Double tequila neat, I wanted. I wanted. Double tequila neat. Double tequila.
So we move over here. Whoops. Don't want to give him double eyes.
Double tequila neat, I wanted.
Then we can move these ones a little bit more down because he notices the drink getting missed.
Double tequila neat, I wanted.
Okay.
Pardon me. There he goes, throwing it back. Doesn't look quite right. I need a dynamic camera angle. I need. We're going to the fabled land. We're going to the promised land. We're going to freaking Pinterest. Come on, baby. Now we're cooking by the broiling brook. Yeah. Yeah. LFG. Let's see what we got here. this looks hilarious. I may have asked for like an overhead shot. Saying an overhead shot, you know what I'm saying? Oh Lord. Okay, let's see. If we grab the crab. Oh, that's Izzy Adesanya, nice. Da-da-da. Here we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ah. How can I make him feel absolutely itty bitty? Even though he's like Fut's height. We're gonna keep him over here, camera right. We're gonna have Fut taking his shot as a giant over here. Where all you see is Fut gobbling down the heckin' drink. You know what I'm saying? Nice. Yes. Why am I focused on this detail? It's so useless. Nobody gives a shit. There we go. Yes. Hey. There we go. This means that there's magic happening if there's sparkles around. Don't you know? Don't you know? Wow. Okay, let's see now. We got this fellow. Looking very, very sad. Awaiting the inevitable. There we go. Do you have hair? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. 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 Let's see, take a swig. And then I want it to cut there, where you kind of like slams it down. Kind of be nicer if he just kind of stands there looking at him. I kind of just like this camera angle. I might just reuse this one. Golly, I pushed the wrong button. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Son of a beach. I've been done in again. What is happening? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. We're good. All's good. Is this all put together? Okay, cool. We're gonna take you two. Alright, drag your ass up here. Then we're gonna take it and we're gonna bring you over here. Whoop. Nice. That way.
Okay.
Whoopsie daisy. He is no longer holding the grog. And he's not holding this either. And what we can do with this piece is move it right up here. And this will be our new layer to add new foot to. I like the idea of foot just kind of letting the glass drop onto the counter. So I'm gonna have it just kind of flop onto the counter and drop off. Gotta finish the grog bottle. There we go. Nice. And then I would actually like to move the grog bottle. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Did I accidentally merge those together or something? What? 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 Why is that a thing? Bizarre. Weird. Okay. Actually, I think that we can go ahead and copy that one. We can boop boop that. Yeah, I want to move it there instead. So what we'll do is we'll just get rid of some of that. But frog bottle can move there instead.
Okay.
And then I magic. And then I magic. And then I magic.
And then we're gonna cut for him to do the magic missiling. Now I gotta have that levitating cup bounce off the table though. So let's have one random bit of animation in here. We're gonna have this little cup. We duplicate the son of a gun as I accidentally zoom into it. Merge it down. Gonna turn this into not. I'm not gonna turn it into anything. It's just gonna.
Okay.
Maybe we split there. What we can do with this middle one. Boop. Because it's just kind of a little frame. We'll have it drop right here.
And then. And then I.
Need a little bit more mustard on that one. Let's try 3 frames. Nope. Can I go frame by frame with this? Wow. I accidentally moved it. Screw it. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna swap that. That's gonna go there. It's going to whack back up. Another 3, it might be like over here.
And then I
let's try 2 frames. Is 2 frames too slow, too fast? It isn't too fast. It ain't too fast. Is that even 2 frames? Yeah. Oh, there it is. There we go. Bam. Where's the... Okay, it ends there. Move this sucker like right there. Boom.
And then I magic missile him.
Ugh. Hell yeah, we animated a cup falling.
And then I magic missile. And then I magic missile him.
So, go here. Bam. New layer. Oh, you're already there. Very good. And we don't need you yet. Let's see, and then magic missile. Let's see. Let's look at a looking up pictures of mages so I can see if there's any cool angles. Maybe I need to look up mage. Yes, please. Let's see. Wait, listen to that shit right now. Yo, that looks dope. Surely one of you sons of guns has a really cool picture of a mage casting a spell at somebody. Let's see. Let me start with the background here. So we're gonna need the angle to be kind of like... no, it's gonna have to go like that. That'd be hilarious. Can I make that angle work? Is that even like a real freaking camera angle? No. But we can make it work. Maybe. Perchance. That's wholly hilarious. Hmm. Let's see if the angle is like this. And I want him to be casting. I want more top down, I think. I want more top down look. Top down spellcast, top down spell. Oh, here we go. Let's see, this picture looks awesome. I might use this as reference. So this dude get blasted in the freaking face. And then magic missile him. Yes. Uh, doesn't look dynamic at all. How do I want this to look? Let's start with, let's just shape it out here. I was gonna have him kind of give him like the thumbs up with the finger points. He's gonna be like, pow pow. Give him a little runny nose here, you know what I'm saying? There we go. We got Fut. We're gonna have Fut shooting 3 bolts. Actually, I kind of need him pointing downwards because he's taller. Our little friend over here. Oh. He said.
And then I magic missile him. I magic missile him.
You just took a shot at tequila, right?
Magic missile him.
Alright, so we're gonna have 2 shots. Bam, bam. This other hand's gonna be over here like, what the fuck? Hilariously, they only do 1 damage each. Da 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 da. Wow, would you look at that? That's a nice looking one. Yes. Oh, he's in pain. Little dude's in pain. He's like, ow. He got shot in the arm.
You just took a shot at tequila.
Oh, we're gonna delete that. We're gonna take the next one. It's going to to bounce off of like the service bell, you know, or it's gonna bounce off of like a little, I don't know, bell hanging in the back. They have like a little bell hanging here. Why not? Why wouldn't they? Oh, I should probably just build it from backwards split. Bam.
tequila, right? So
Oh, it has to bounce backwards. There we go. Oh, shit. There we go. Boom. Oh yeah, I gotta make the bell swing, huh? There we go. Make these little smaller ones, make some bigger ones.
tequila, right? So tequila, right?
I might have to do 3s for this one.
Tequila, right? So tequila, right? So you take
What we need is to Take this guy here. Huh. Delete. I'm going to take this first one, duplicate that sucker. Bring that little guy right over here.
Tequila, right? So you take a shot
What?
of tequila, right? So you
We'll do a little boy. There we go. Think. There we go. Yes.
shot of tequila, right? So you take a shot of tequila, right? So you take a shot
Maybe we do 4.
of tequila, right? So you take a shot of tequila, right? So you take a shot. Just took a shot of tequila, right?
Let's kaboom. We'll split that guy. And then we'll get rid of this dude. Bam.
Shot of tequila, right? So you take a shot.
Nice. There we go. We save. Fantastic work, y'all.
Okay.
And then I magic missile him.
I feel like this needs to be like, have like weird little levitating movements. We're gonna move it down by like whoopsie daisy. I like that. Let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. The inevitable 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll add a little layer over here of some sparkles, because we love sparkles. Then we delete that, we can delete that, and then we're going to take this, and what I'm going to do is make another layer right here. Bam. We can actually just split this layer a bunch. Perfect. You may be confused. Good. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make the pre-sparkles. So I'm taking this top layer, I'm going to draw a little circle, 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 circle. And then I'm going to take this one. Don't delete that. I'm just going to add what the hell did I just do? Give me my sparkles back, please. Thank you. Add sparkles. Let me go to this one. In fact, I think I can actually get rid of that. Get rid of that. What we'll do, we'll have a mix. So this one's gonna be these next ones that pop right here. So we already know where the next ones are gonna be. Hee. And now here we can find an intersection. We turn the opacity down so we can focus on where we want our pots to be. We're gonna have one right here. One's gonna be right here. One will be right here. And another right. Yeah. Boom. I wanted to go extra, I could add like another little layer there. I don't think I will. Because what I could do is add like a third, which is essentially on this one here, I would have the residuals from the one before it. So on this one, I would make the opacity small, and then you'd have little dots like that on any of the little ones in the background. Nice. Back up you go down to like 40. And now we add our dots again. Dots, 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 dots. Very sparkly, very nice. Very, very, very sparkly, very nice. This can go back. And then we pull this guy over. Drop that opaque. Kaboom, 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 boom, kaboom, 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 kaboom. Alright. You can go back up. I'm gonna drop this guy back down. And then what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take this first one. Just gonna stretch this sucker out. And then we're just gonna do the same thing. Incroyable. There we go. And then hopefully we can take the 4 of these, put them in a little folder. And then, bam. And then we'll take all these from this folder, pop them in here. Did I do that right? Right there. Kaboom. Bit fast, ain't it? Doesn't really give you time to digest any of it. So what we'll do maybe is we'll stretch it out a little bit. So right now it's, oh, yes, we'll do, let's see what happens if we just, you know, extend it by 1 as you do. Kaboom. Surely I gotta... Yeah, we'll just get rid of you. See what this looks like. I know what I forgot to do. I didn't double any of these. There we go. Bam. 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 How's that looking?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And then I magic missile.
Did I even double this one? I don't know. I don't think so. That's funny. Boop boop. Doot doot.
Missile him.
You just took a shot.
Also didn't do that one. It's okay. Kaboom.
Shot tequila.
Oh yeah, and then all these I didn't do either. Oh boy. Oh boy. We crap. Double up. Don't worry about that. Yes. Big double. Big double. Big double. The things you do for love, you know what I'm saying? The things you do for love. Now get down there. Yes. There you go.
You just took a shot of tequila, right? So you take a shot,
And
shoot
I'm
these
doing
3 missiles, and one.
Let me save real quick.
Take a shot,
And
shoot
I'm
these
doing
3
coke.
missiles, and one just immediately bounces off the wall and hits you in the head.
I don't even feel it because of the coke.
Right? So you take a shot,
And
shoot
I'm
these
doing
3
coke.
missiles. Tequila, right? So you take a shot.
What other silly shenanigan could happen with this missile? There we go. He's holding his arm because owie. And then this can go over here. Because I want this to be... Whoops. Whoops. Yes. We've got a foot right here. Nice. There he is. And what I'm gonna do is actually take this guy and place it on its own layer. And then we'll do same thing that we always do. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Freaking cut that sucker. And then we'll delete. Take this guy, draw over it. That was crap. Kaboom. Yes, this is what animation's like, y'all. This is the real shit. This is it. This is how you animate. Isn't it great? Don't we love it? Those flip books that you used to make back in school, this is it. This is it when you don't get paid to do it. This is it. Yeah. We out here. We out here working daily. Oh, hell yeah. We got old Liquidator coming in. Prepare to get liquidated.
Take a shot.
And
Shoot
I'm
these
doing.
You take a shot.
And
Shoot
I'm
these.
doing.
Take a shot.
Oops. Well, you can see where it's going. I bet that he said what his dad's name was. Oh, hello, Curb. How you doing? I was late to say hello to that. I've been looking straight down this whole time, just going ham on this thing. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. What could this dad's name be? Toblin Stonehill. Isn't that this guy's name? Toblin Stonehill. owed money. He owed money. Stonehill Inn. Tribor. Bands frequent. Okay, let's see. So the Stonehills arrived in Faladin from Tybor early in the construction of the town and founded the inn around 1490 DR. During the Red Brand's reign of terror throughout Faladin, or Phandalin, in 1491, the bandits did not frequent the inn, preferring to drink from the sleeping giant. Business continued more or less as usual during the rampage of the White Dragon Cryovane across the countryside. The inn played host to important visitors during this time, such as Don John Raskin, the man who was in charge of reopening the mountain's toe gold mines. Huh. And then they borrowed money. Okay, so who's his dad? They have a daughter. What happened to their daughter? Okay. Oh, there was just a barmaid was the staff. It actually wasn't supposed to be a guy. I changed it. Oh no, I changed the sex of the character because I didn't do my research. Oh no. I mean, his name could still be Elsa. I don't know. There's got to be a deep cut here. I have no idea. There we go. Memory of Boingo.
You take a shot,
And
shoot
I'm
these
doing
3 missiles.
Do 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 do. Delete da da da. Shit. Just this one. Yes. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, we need to go there to a little bit closer to there. How much space we got between these? Da, da, da.
Take a shot,
And
shoot
I'm
these
doing
3 missiles. Take a shot,
And
shoot
I'm
these
doing
3 missiles. Shot.
You know, why don't we just even it out? Fuck it. Bam. so it's a little bit closer. You know what we should do? I'll just bam. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Take this sucker. Kaboom. There we go. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll just have his eyes kind of like winced a little bit because he's like, preparing, preparing, There we go. And then we're almost there. Alright, we don't have to delete that. What we'll do instead is we'll duplicate. Oh crap. Instead, we'll duplicate that one. We merge it down. And then we'll take this feller. And then just to see if we can get the angle and everything correct. We can be like that. Ooh. Whoops. And then we'll just take this dude. Nope, no, no. This dude.
Tequila, right? So you take a shot,
And
shoot
I'm
these
doing
3 missiles.
Hold on a second. Alright, it looks like my partner is home, so I may have to wrap up the stream. Because that's my signal that is getting close to the time that I need to get going. Alright. Sadly, we'll have to continue this next time. I can at least kind of get like an outline of what I want this to look like, so you can kind of see where it's gonna go. And then we can kind of split from there. Yeah, like a little Christmas tree. Alright, fantastic. Well, there we go, y'all. Another fantastic day of doing the old Buckerson and Meyer. So, I'll go ahead and let this play through so y'all can give it a look-see. And then I'll close it off from there. Thank you all again for joining. It looks like we're closing in on basically a quarter of the way through. Let's see, it looks like we got a little bit of a chunk done today. We haven't quite hit the 7.5 minute mark, I don't think. But we're getting close. And then that means we're almost there. But yeah, it looks like we're just shy of 3 minutes remaining on what has been otherwise, though, one hell of a project. So, thank y'all again for joining. Oh. Ooh. So, I'm gonna go ahead and play through this. I'll let you guys watch, and then afterwards, yeah, there we go. I'll be closing on up. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Alright, y'all have a wonderful day.